That was when I had hair. So, as I promised, the first pitch in this story comes from the bark of an auctioneer. The pitch was, do you want to have a night in a box seat at a hockey game for you, your family, close friends, to support the American Heart Association? We said yes, of course we do. We couldn't afford it alone, so another family went in with us. Now, this is in Trenton, New Jersey. So this is not the New York Rangers, but it was the feeder team for the New York Rangers, called the Trenton Titans. I'm going this way. That's better. So fast forward to the event the night of, and myself, my husband at the time, my 3 young children, and our family friends who also had 3 young children, and I threw my dad in for good measure. So if you've ever been to a hockey game, can I have a show of hands? How many people have ever been to a hockey game? I think I'd been to 2, but they were both Rangers games, big arenas. So feeder teams have a regular-sized hockey rink, but a much smaller arena. Anybody who knows me, even slightly, knows that I do not care about sports in any way. I was going because it was a fundraiser, it was a good cause, and it was a time to be social. Have some wine, you get a box seat with a ton of food, and hopefully a ton of beverages, adult beverages. So we show up, and the nice man who is the AT&T representative who has this box ushers us in. My husband at the time takes a seat in the front, right where the plexiglass is at the edge of your box seat. Now, these box seats are typically about halfway up the arena. It's a small arena, but that's where they are. So I'm socializing with my neighbor who pitched in for this night, and I'm showing her pictures of a recent family trip, and I'm drinking a glass of wine in the other hand. Now, here's where the second pitch in the story comes in. My husband is sitting right in front of the plexiglass with my son, I believe, my son. And he's saying, come on, Renee, you paid to watch the hockey game, come on. And I'm trying to shush him with my hand as I'm drinking my wine and really enjoying the social aspect of the evening, because that's why I'm there. Finally, I give in. I don't want to hear him usher me any longer. I know I'll be paying for it the rest of the night if I don't go and sit and pretend to watch this hockey game, at least for a few minutes. I head over, I sit. I'm holding my glass of wine, pretending to look, and within literally 5 seconds, I am flying backwards out of my seat. The wine is flying in the air, the pictures are flying in the air, and I hear screams, and then pitch black. It was kind of like those cartoons. It's not really pitch black for very long, because you get these little bursts of like fireflies or maybe sunlight, but not completely. And I open my eyes, and every single person in this box seat is looking down at me. And I hear what sounds like a woman's voice calling for an EMT. It takes me a couple of seconds to realize I can't feel my mouth. It takes me a couple more seconds to realize the EMTs have arrived. I'm sure it was much more than a couple seconds, but that's what it felt like. They've carried me now to the back of the room where there's a couch, and everybody, about 12 people, are standing around me, and the EMTs are checking my jaw. Now I feel my mouth. Now I feel lips that are so swollen I must rival Angelina Jolie. And I hear, I think the puck hit her flat, because if it hit her sideways, she wouldn't have many teeth left. She certainly would have a broken jaw. I cannot believe that I gave in to that second pitch. I cannot believe that I've sat down for that, now my ex-husband, ushering me to watch 2 seconds of a hockey game. I now hear somebody say, I think what happened is when they shot it from the other side of the arena, it hit the opposite goalie's stick, flew up and into the box seat that I had paid $500 for, and hit me smack in the mouth. What are the odds? This is where the story gets good, though. all of a sudden, there's quiet in the room, and my family and the other family part like the Red Sea. And I hear that there's a doctor. Wait, not just a doctor. He's a orthopedic, what do you call those? Dentist. And he comes over, and he's checking my jaw, and he says, I think she's fine. I think it's fine. And all of a sudden, the hush falls again. And again, the group parts like the Red Sea. And I see Sean Connery coming towards me. And I hear this brogue, and I think, oh my God, I love James Bond. And he says, are you okay? I'm not gonna do the accent, it would be really bad. He says, are you okay? And I said, are you Sean Connery? He says, no, but I've lost a lot of teeth to this game. Would you feel better if I gave you a kiss? And I look at my husband, and he's nodding emphatically. And I think this may not be Sean Connery, but it's somebody he wants me to kiss, so I let him kiss me. Turns out, for any of you hockey fans, it was Bernie Perron. He is a 13-time Hall of Fame goalie, Canadian, and alas, not Sean Connery, but I have never since gone to another game. Hook, line, and sinker, there's the pitch.